be a cold night across Keloland with low temperatures falling down into the teens in many locations. Even a couple of single digits not out of the question. So keep that in mind as you get ready for your day on Tuesday. We do at least improve a little bit more for the day tomorrow. Granted, yes, a low bar to clear, but 30s, even near 40 in a couple of areas. That's not out of the question. Then it's all downhill from there on the thermometer. We'll talk about that and go through the rest of your forecast coming up. But until then, First to 4 starts right now.
Live from Keloland Media Group. Keloland News, first at 4.
Well, coming up, we'll tell you what we know about a deadly stabbing in central Sioux Falls over the weekend.
Plus, a man accused in a deadly shooting at Dunham Park appears in court. Details coming up.
And how the holiday spirit is thriving in downtown Minneapolis. Well, good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Tom Hansen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Sioux Falls police are waiting on autopsy results following the city's latest homicide. The victim has been identified as 25-year-old Aiden Ray Quickbearer. He was stabbed early Saturday morning near 12th Street and South Duluth Avenue. Police say he was brought to the hospital where he died.
As of right now, police say no charges have been filed, but there is a person of interest in the case. Investigators are also trying to figure out the relationship between the victim and the person who stabbed him. One of the two men accused in a deadly shooting at Dunham Park pleaded not guilty this morning. Walter Stewart is charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder, and 2 counts of aggravated assault. In court, the state said it will not be pursuing the death penalty in this case. The jury trial has been set for the week of February 24th. Now, the second man accused in the case, Lamont Burks Jr., is behind bars in Anderson County, South Carolina. He was arrested last week when a license plate reader caught his car and alerted authorities that he was wanted in South Dakota. Both men are accused in the August 25th shooting that killed 29-year-old Josh Allen Jr. and left 3 other people hurt.
A 21-year-old Sioux Falls man is headed for prison for a crime spree involving 2 robberies, a stolen car, and a stolen gun. Police arrested Ryan Archambault a year ago this month after he held up 2 stores and got away with alcohol and vape pens. The case ended up in federal court. Today, a judge sentenced Archambault to more than 10 years behind bars, followed by supervised release.
Rapid City Police are looking into a deadly crash south of Dinosaur Park area. Officers were called to the area of Skyline Drive and Pevins Parkway around 9:30 local time Saturday night. Police arriving on the scene found a car flipped on its roof. The driver died at the scene. The passenger was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
Investigators in Sioux Falls are trying to figure out what sparked a fire in the south central part of the city. Officials say it happened just after 10 o'clock last night. Crews arriving on scene found fire and smoke from a home. No one was inside at the time of the fire.
Time now to get a check on the weather. It's getting colder.
Yeah, it's getting a little frigid out there, Adam, especially with that wind.
Yeah, exactly. It is going to feel rather cold, especially as we head later into the week and into the weekend, for that matter. A far cry from what we've had for a better part of the month, where temperatures have been above average and at times by a good margin. We'll go into more detail on that a little bit later on, but for now, it's been a beautiful day. Make no mistake of it. That sunshine, though, has done exactly nothing to warm us up. We're at 21.9 with a view of Falls Park. It'll be another great night to check out the lights if you have the chance to do so, but you'll want to bundle up this time around. 29 with a west wind at 10 miles per hour that way. 33, though, out west in Rapid City. A few clouds out there along the horizon, but that's just about it. Southeasterly breeze comparatively light at just 6 miles per hour. 20s. Mulbridge over to Sisseton, including Aberdeen as well along that Highway 12 corridor. Seeing some 30s down toward Mitchell at 31, 33 Yankton, 31 for Winter, 37 in Valentine. The outlier on the warm side, that's Pine Ridge, and I'm using the term warm very loosely. It's 41 over in southwestern South Dakota. But then you have to factor in that wind, around 10 to 15 miles per hour if you're East River. So yes, that does put the wind chill in the 20s, the teens. It feels like it's 14 in Aberdeen, for example. And even a wind chill of 9 from Sisseton all the way down the I-29 corridor into Brookings, a wind chill of 10, at least it's 10 above 0 for Ortonville as well as Marshall. And we're going to have to watch that wind chill again as we go into the morning tomorrow. It's it's going to be another cold night with clear skies in place. High pressure is very much in control, and while it does relinquish a little bit of that control tomorrow, overall it's still a pretty nice day to get outside. 30s to near 40 in southeastern Keloland, the latter more likely south of I-90. Up to the northeast, however, some 20s hang tough where snow is more prevalent. Closer to the freezing mark, Aberdeen down to Huron along the James River Valley. Out to the west, 30s, even some 40s, not out of the question to the southwest, but don't get used to that. We've been talking about the cold air that comes around for the end of the week. We'll talk about how cold as we head through the hour.
Thank you, Adam. A big boost for food pantries in Minnesota. This morning, Governor Tim Walz announced $5 million in state funding for food shelves in the state. Officials say food pantries in Minnesota are seeing record numbers of visits this year.
We hope that these final dollars, as they are allocated out before the end of the year when the American Rescue Plan expires at the end of the year, and it sets us up for the new legislative session to understand that these are ongoing needs. We understand this is one-time money, but it's at a time when we need it. It's a time that will make a difference, and a time that our partners understand best how to get that out.
Walz made the announcement while volunteering at the Neighborhood House Food Shelf in St. Paul.
We might still be days away from Thanksgiving, but the holiday spirit is already thriving in downtown Minneapolis. For the first time, the city has a European Christmas market. Adam Duxter, with our CBS affiliate in Minneapolis, takes us there for a visit and shares why a shortened holiday shopping season led them to open up early.
You might be in downtown Minneapolis,
and it's outside, but it's still warm and cozy.
but you wouldn't know it.
And you see a lot of twinkling lights, thousands of lights. Then you smell aroma of roasted nuts, for example.
For the first time, a Christkindl market in the heart of the city. The decision to open before Thanksgiving.
You look at the calendar and you think, what makes sense?
A calculated move for Nadine Schaefer. With Thanksgiving so late this year, there's less than a month between the two holidays.
You think, when are people getting into the spirit for Christmas? And this year we felt we can move our opening 1 week ahead.
Dozens of vendors.
The new thing this year that I'm selling are these floral ornaments.
Hoping that extra week of shopping pays off.
My favorite is when the little kids come up and they look at my stuff and they say, "Oh, it's so beautiful." Because that's the real honest sort of reaction.
Jen Kingsbury already loving the location in year one.
You know, people come here, they're having fun. The environment is really, really festive. It's in the middle of Minneapolis. There's a lot of activity, lots of pedestrian traffic, and it's very lively at night.
We just got here. We just had some potato pancakes. They were really good.
Yeah, the potato pancakes were great.
A memorable time and something unique to take home. Supporting a creator.
It's hard to be an artist and hard to make money, and so having opportunities like this is really great for us.
And having fun in the process.
It's very rewarding. That's my favorite part of the events, that you see really enjoying what you worked on, what you put your passion into.
In Minneapolis, Adam Duxter, WCCO News.
The Minneapolis Christkindl Market is free to visit and will stay open in the North Loop Green every weekend until Christmas.